Okay, I think we are finally up and running. I had a bit of trouble getting the microphone going again, but I think we're good now, so I'm just going to mute that so I don't get double audio. And I think we're sorted. Alright, let's start. Cool. So, welcome to the stream. So I'm going to be playing, I've published a deck that I'm going to be playing, so it's Tennin's Arcology. So the idea is using Tennin Institute to place advancement tokens on Haas Arcology AI here, with the aim to advance and score agendas out of hand. Alright, against Arena. Alright. So I've posted the deck lists up on Reddit and BGG. It's not ideal, no money. Need a little bit of money. So what I want to do is make my centrals. That's a much better deck. Make my centrals as taxing as possible. Sorry, it's hard to talk and plan at the same time. Make my centrals as taxing as possible to prevent as many runs as I can. Okay, let's go. Wall of Thorns, Hedge Fund. Hopefully not playing a Siphon against a Siphon deck. One of the weaknesses that I talked about was Siphon recursion. We'll see how we go. It's tough with not a lot of ice right now, but we'll see. This deck has a decent amount of ice. We have where are we? 9, 14, 16 ice, so in turns, okay. Mimic, it's fine. Credits. Alright. Playing cautiously, that's fine with me. Let's draw. Tollbooth on the remote. Whoops. Ooh, tough draw. I don't really want to res this Tollbooth right now. Difficult, very difficult. I mean, there is some kind of better early game ice in this deck, but let's just do what we can with what we have. Okay, I'll just check this for now. Quite like to be predicting HQ with 3 agendas and one of my precious House Arcology AI sitting around. Alright, Katie, she's obviously playing very cautiously, which is fine by us. It gives us a chance to get set up. This isn't really this is a fast advanced deck, but it's not a rush deck. So I'm pretty happy that she's going to be giving me a chance to set up, while evidently setting herself up too. Playing Katie makes me think she's not going to be one of those nasty tag me Anarch decks, which run, 3 Siphons, 3 same old things, and 3 Deja Vus. Okay, Lotus Field, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Be quite nice to Sorogila hand soon. Tempting to install it. Yeah, let's do that. If we can get the Tollbooth rest, we can start putting things in the server, forcing him to use up resources running it, which is good. That's what we like. Ice is very expensive, so would quite like some money. I think I was a bit lucky with those initial accesses. Didn't give anything away, so I'm quite happy there. Okay, let's take his money. End the run. He's poor, hopefully won't be able to get in next turn, which will give us eventually a chance to score that out. Alright, Inazuma. I'll just take credits for now. I think aiming to score my Gila hands next turn. Might do this. Kuroda, okay. The Tennin ability is really interesting. I think there's a lot of space to explore at how it's going to work and the options that come with it. Yeah, it's forcing. I mean, there's a click. Well, it's been clicks on 2 turns where he's just run archives just to turn off the ability. So forcing them to waste a click every turn to prevent it is it's really worthwhile. Okay. So alright, so a Trick of Light. It's good. Hopefully we can use that later on. In the meantime, just going to school Gila hands. Getting this out early is really pretty great. We're set up for economy for the rest of the game, really. We can install and click for credits. Pretty happy doing that. I'll be aiming to get my house Arcology AI down pretty soon, and we'll hopefully be scoring a Brain Trust out of hand not long after that. Quite like something a bit cheaper so I can start to lock him out. A Pup or a Yagura, just to make it a bit taxing. Right now he's getting free accesses, which means he turns off my ability, and yeah, the Wall of Thorns is a bit unpalatable to res right now. Okay, nice. Just get money. I'm pretty happy about. I guess the question is, do I res the Wall of Thorns? Have we seen any influence yet? No, no influence. Makes me think he's going to turn to Siphon soon, which is, a bit scary when he's got Knight and can get in for 2 credits quite comfortably. Yeah, let's get it resed. Does cost all of my money, but as I have Gila hands scored, I can recoup them. Five to get through with Kuroda, so that's fine. One, two, three, 5. Cool. He's in, but he's poor. I'm poor. That's alright. Been very lucky with my accesses so far. I had a pretty decent number of agendas in my opening hand, but he hasn't had any in R&D and he didn't hit any in HQ, so pretty happy there. That's fine. Yagura, cool. Well, that's pretty good. Let's just do this. HQ? Yeah, let's go HQ. I think the Wall of Thorns is a pretty decent disincentive for now. 4 with Knight or 5 with Kuroda. Neither of which are particularly appealing for him. If I can have some unresed ice here, then I can at least dissuade Siphons. Alright, let's hit him with this. Send it to the bottom of your deck. No, I don't. I'll leave it there. access. He's probably thinking, what splash is that? At 4 influence, it's a difficult splash. It's a difficult splash. But he does obviously trash it. That's fine. New Angeles City Hall. Okay, well that pretty much confirms what I thought. So now the question is, what do we do to make HQ as difficult as possible to get into, and as unprofitable? Yeah. So let's get prepared to play around Siphon. I'm tempted to Caprice HQ, but it's not absolutely necessary if I can get some more ice. Let's draw. Pup. It's not bad. I'll take Gila, track the shock. So he had 1 Yogg. I mean, Breaker Suites vary, but quite possibly three of each. Sure gamble, he has money. Does he run though? Quite nice if he ran Archives. R&D, okay. Spends his money breaking Wall of Thorns. Okay, takes an agenda. I've been pretty lucky, so I'm not mad about that. Alright, so what are our options? Pup on HQ. Yeah, probably just Pup on HQ and Gila. Rainbow, 3 to break with Kuroda, not particularly great. For him, you know, it's 3 to rest, 3 to break even on the first breaking. Let's do that. So and then I can go Pup on R&D, and with Shock and Archives, I'm potentially heading towards the point where I can start getting pretty safely set up. In turns back my House Arcology AI, maybe in a couple of turns once I am set up, and then get ready to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, go ahead. So yep, 2 credits. Yep, he's getting through, but straining him. So it's going to cost 5 to get in. If I discard to moment. Right, let's see what we get. Trick of Light. So this is a deck I've played a couple of games. I didn't want to play, too many until I published it. But yeah, I've won all the games so far. So the key is taking it slow, make sure you're set up, not rushing, there's no need to rush. Archives, cool, he can eat a shock, it's fine with me. What do we lose? Fem. Okay. Oops. Yep, indeed. Wonder if he's splashed some recursion. Okay. Well, yeah, let's reinstall our Arcology AI and take a credit now. Hopefully he's relatively dissuaded from running, and it would be quite nice to get some agendas scored out at some stage. Okay, money from Katie. I think he's deciding at this stage whether he wants to, knight and run. So it's expensive for him. He gets rid of the Arcology, but I can just interns it back. So this is a play that I'm quite comfortable with him doing. Once I get a Caprice, this will be even less cost effective for him if I can force him to run the server multiple times. Once I get a bit more ice going on this remote, it'll just become impossible for him to do this without spending a lot of time building up to it. So, yep, he's going to have to clear that out. Click secret. Another interns. All right. Let's get it back. Take a credit. Can imagine just this being so frustrating. So paying to get through the toll booth, only to have it immediately turns to back again. So he can click for credits and then go. Using almost his whole turn, which is just fine with me. Okay, go ahead. He's poor. Yeah, let's do this. So in my write-up about the deck, I talked about identifying good scoring windows. This is going to cost him 5 credits to get through. He doesn't have anything on KD. He knows there's a shock in archives. Centrals are pretty well protected. I think this is a pretty decent window. If he doesn't run, I can use my ability to place an advancement and then triple advance to score. There's a pretty decent number of cards that will get him through. Stim Hack will get him through. Inside Job will get him through. But the nature of this agenda, if he steals it, it's not the worst thing in the world. The next one's a 3-2. Cool, so he doesn't run it. Ooh, Celebrity Gift. But next turn, I am vulnerable to that being run. So we'll take that. We'll chuck a Trick of Light. Not getting much in the way of advancements, so that's just fine. It's tempting to celebrity gift. Whether he'd pursue my hand much more rapidly if I did show him these. It's quite possible. It will be expensive for him to be getting through these. Feel free to discuss, what you guys think about the deck. Any suggestions? Yeah, getting that Gila hand scored pretty early was pretty good. Quite happy about having that done. It was worth the toll booth rest just to have that happen. So 6 credits. Where's he going? R&D. Okay, pup, easy res. He actually can't get through all of this without taking that damage. What does he want to do? 2, okay, and then jack out or continue? Pretty sure you jack out here. Otherwise he's taking 2 net from Wall of Thorns. It is 5 to break, right? 3, 1 for each sub. It would have been better to take the 1 from pup. What? Okay, alright. Get a second Yogg. What are the chances he's running 3? So he could have paid 1 credit and taken 1 less net damage. That's his choice, I guess. That's cool. This deck doesn't really threaten flatline. Pup and Shock are taxes on card draws. This deck's all about being taxing. Jackson, which he couldn't trash. Wow, that sucks. Now, do I want a celebrity gift? I mean, I don't really need the money, so I think I might be better to interns Arcology AI and then click for credits. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I can make it pretty expensive to get through. Yeah, so let's do that. And then I'll just take a credit. It's unlikely he'll get through. He may suck up an Archive's net damage as an alternative to letting me advance this for free, which is, that's okay as well. He does. Do laundry. Okay. Quite possibly just picked up that this isn't a deck that's going to kill him. Being low on cards is fine. Hopefully I hit something good. Force of Nature. Wow. That's a thing. Haven't seen anyone play that card before. 2 break. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's probably... It'd be interesting to have a look on Ono Sendai and see which cards it's cost efficient against. So, Celeb Gift, show him those 2 agendas. Okay. And then manually advance Haas Arcology AI. He must come in here to trash it, otherwise I get an agenda next turn. But again, it will cost him a lot. It would be great to have another piece of ice on that remark, though. And then 3 on Katie to finish. wonder if I put the Jackson in next turn. Let's see what I draw anyway. Okay, another Gither hands, not that useful. Okay, let's go Jackson, Gither. Start of my next turn, I'll probably shuffle back the 3 interns. Or maybe 2 interns and a Arcology AI. This isn't really a legitimate scoring window, I think. With 6 on Katie, it's pretty easy for him to take off and run. I mean, it would be really nice if he did that this turn, but he knows that he can get through. He knows I know he can get through. You know, if he does run it, it's going to be pretty cool. Can just use it anyway. Do what I was planning to do. And force him to spend all that money. Force of nature. Okay. I'll just place an advancement token on this. Can trick of light off it later. I'll shuffle in cards, so I'll get interns, and yeah, let's just go interns. Not interns. Now, can I score here? Awfully tempting. 2 points. How does this? 4, 6. Okay, so he'll be using his knight. So it's going to cost him 5. Let's draw. 4. That's pretty good. Another piece of ice. And then, yeah, let's give Nisei. You know, he's poor, no money on Katie. I mean, he could be running archives, possibly. That's a possibility. Which, I mean, I don't get to score it next turn, but you know, even the turn after is a possibility. I think this is a very well designed ID. It's very cool. Stim hack. Alright, he goes for it. Well, I'll raise. Let's make it, actually maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So it's going to cost him, I'm actually going to be able to use that real money. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm not even going to be able to use up any real money. Oh well. That's okay. Cool. Oh, 1. Use that 1 real money. Maybe he's not, I mean, I still haven't seen any influence. Except for Fem, one influence. What's he running? Cool, so he gets the agenda. It's not ideal. what does he lose? Raymond Flint. Oof. Okay, so he's running something pretty janky. I wonder if it's the force bad pub on the deck. Alright, what do we get? Philotic. This card is purely used because it's a 3-2. You know, the plan isn't to get kills with it, but if I could, that'd be pretty cool. Wall of Thorns. Cool. That's pretty great. I'm not going to be able to res it this coming turn. But when I can, that'll be pretty good. Do I want to beta run with a low cost agenda? 1, 2, let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get through. Let's put this in. If he does steal it, might be able to get the Philotic kill, if he's going to keep a low hand size. I did pay my credits, didn't I? 9, 8, 7. Cool. No Nises. I think I have 3 in the deck. So that's a bit annoying, but that's how the game works. Okay, takes money from Katie. Is he going to stim hacking again? Alright. Bad pubbing. What's he going to use the bad pub for? Okay, so I think I give him a tag. He didn't run, did he? 1, 2, 3. Cool. He didn't run, so I'll advance that. Caprice. That's pretty good. So I'll trash this because obviously I don't want bad pup. It's fine. And then I think I'll go Caprice and then credit. I think just score that out soon. So this is becoming very difficult. You know, he may be able to run it once at some stage. But if he does, then hopefully I'll be able to keep him out with Caprice anyway. Alright, another activist support. Do I just trash this one too? Probably. So there's no way with 3 credits he's getting through this server. Okay, taking that back. Running archives. It's reasonable. Maybe. If this was Philotic, no, I still couldn't get the kill. Okay. Aesops. Oh, that sucks for him. Alright, what do we draw? Interns. Okay, cool, so I'll be putting Arcology back in pretty soon. Let's trash this. Ban trash target. And then take money. I think I'll toss Celebrity Gift. I'm pretty okay for money. This Wall of Thorns might just be fine as a deterrent. I might not even actually need to res it. Paying 9 is going to be a little bit painful. So those 2, I mean, I guess those activist supports, they did buy him time. But he's now poor. And I don't have bad pub. I'm trying to think what cards. So blackmail's not that useful because I've got enough erased ice for it. Okay, he doesn't draw. I mean, sorry, he doesn't run. Does anyone ever overscore Brain Trust? Is that worth doing? Probably not, eh? could technically overscore it, but I don't think I will. I think I'll try and score something else instead. Alright. So we can just go for the win next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2-pointer. Scoring full auto doesn't really matter in terms of the damage. The other option is to now interns my Arcology AI. Yeah, that's safer, isn't it? So he's just going to have to run archives every turn. He can't get through any servers. Maybe he could get through to HQ. Maybe. But if he doesn't, if there's one turn he doesn't run, even if he, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, probably game next turn. Let's see how we go. He had a really good start, but just playing it slow, making everything as taxing as possible. Run up with a 10 counter on the ice, and then yeah, that would have worked too. Good point. Still probably GG anyway, but yeah, you're right, that would have been more efficient. Still trying to figure out what he wanted to do with that bad publicity. I mean, HQ access, maybe. I don't know. Janky, just janky. Indeed. I'll be going HQ if I was him. Okay. So, well, I just internsed it. You know what that is? How do I expose? Is it Control E here? I just internsed that. Internsed that. I think that's reasonable. He just picked the wrong card. That's fine. In this setting, not a big deal. What else could that have been? Maybe Ash, I guess. People use Ash. In replicating perfection, it would be a decent chance that it was an Ash. So I think he's just hoping that I don't have the 3-2 in hand. Okay, runs archives. Doesn't run archives. Okay. Cool, GG. I found lots of games I haven't